It's the NCHC Morning Skate presented by Catapult, and 2022 dawns with great hockey on tap this weekend. Starting the new year, North Dakota still holds first place with 24 points, 6 better than Western Michigan and 9 better than Denver in third. Both teams are idle this weekend, so UND will stay alone at the top. COVID-19 has thrown the schedule for a loop, postponing 2 series. More on that in a minute. First, let's look at the 2 series to hit the ice this weekend. On the conference side, Colorado College ventures east for a pair of games at Miami. Both teams have won just one NCHC game so far, and CC holds the slim 2-point edge over the Redhawks in the standings. So there will be plenty on the line in Oxford this weekend. The Tigers haven't played since splitting a non-conference pairing with Arizona State on December 17th and 18th at Robeson Arena. They dropped the opener 5-2 with Logan Will and Hunter McCown picking up goals. The next night, 4 different players scored goals in a 4-2 win. McCown got his second of the weekend, and both Tyler Coffey and Stanley Cooley had a goal and an assist. Miami might be the sharper team, having already played a non-conference tilt in the new year. The Redhawks fell to Mercyhurst of Atlantic Hockey 5-4 in overtime on Tuesday. Freshman Red Savage had 2 goals for his first multi-goal game as a Redhawk, and goaltender Ludwig Pearson stopped 37 shots. Derek Dashke added 2 assists and continues to lead Miami in scoring with 14 points.
They're a group that's going to fight you for it. We did not play well against them in the pod last year, either game. In my time here, we've played them 4 times, twice there and twice in the pod. So it'll be our first time here having them at Goggin. They haven't played the second half of the year. We know that to this point. They did play the one weekend that we were off. So it's 2 teams probably trying to find it. Hungry. Hopefully our team will be hungry. I believe they're going to be.
This is the first of 2 meetings between the teams this year. Miami visits Colorado Springs in mid-February. The other series this weekend is a top 15 non-conference showdown between North Dakota and Cornell of NCHCHockey. These are the final non-conference games of the season for any NCHC team. The 5th-ranked Fighting Hawks played just once during the holidays, a 2-0 exhibition loss to the U.S. Under-18 team at Ralph Engelstad Arena. Before that, their last games were on December 10th and 11th when they swept Colorado College at Robeson Arena. Sophomore Reese Gaber paces UND with 8 goals and 20 points, while classmate Jake Sanderson leads all NCHC defensemen and is tied for 3rd nationally with 19 points.
They have an offensive element to them. They've always been big and heavy, but they're playing with some pace and with some execution right now, and they got some guys that can make some plays. So yeah, absolutely. And I know they went into Arizona State after the break, and I don't think they were as sharp as they probably wanted to be as well. And they dropped a couple games, which gives them more motivation to have a great week of practice and come into our building here. So we know that going on, that they were a better team. They're a way better team than they were in playing in Arizona State, and they do have a lot of good offensive players in their group. But they are a big, hard and heavy team that play north. So we play that way as well, and we feel that it's going to be a really good matchup.
North Dakota is 6-3 at Engelstad Arena this year and 13-6-0 overall. 14th ranked Cornell enters the weekend 9-3-1 overall. The Big Red lead the ECAC with a record of 6-1-1. It's trying to bounce back after being swept at Arizona State last weekend. As noted earlier, 2 conference series on tap for this weekend were postponed due to COVID. Omaha was supposed to host Denver this weekend. That series is now slated for February 4th and 5th. St. Cloud State and Minnesota Duluth were also due to play in a top 10 matchup in St. Cloud. Makeup dates are still to be determined for that series. Finally, we take a look at the polls. Western Michigan, St. Cloud State, and North Dakota sit 3, 4, 5 in both polls. It's WMU's highest ranking in program history. Denver is 6th in the USA Today USA Hockey Magazine poll and 7th in the USCHO.com poll. UMD sits 8th in both rankings, while Omaha, coming off a split at St. Lawrence last weekend, dropped to 15th in both polls. Here's one final look at this weekend's matchups, an abbreviated schedule, but one with plenty of interest. Happy New Year, and thanks for watching the NCHC Morning Skate presented by Catapult.